Hello and welcome to the third episode of GDL Game of the Week for Season 12. I am the Chuke Pittsburgh, and of course I am joined by Tobias,
Good evening.
Captain Pooky,
Hello.
Carmen,
Hello.
and Gangster Samurai.
Oh my god.
Alright. I didn't know
All right.
Zussif was here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's my alt account.
Today we're looking at 4 games. Chuke really wanted to host this week, so I'll let him,
What?
Gangster versus Pooky.
Betrayal.
Then we have T-Bustamante versus Sylvestrin.
Oh my god, Macargo.
We have Achilles versus Ninja Warrior, and finally we have Fish versus Xander. I was going to say Goblin Gobbler
He is a goblin.
or Melon
That is
Scranner,
evening.
however you'd like to call him. I always search for Fish in the server, and it's like I don't know who that is. It's not his username or his nickname anymore. But yeah, I think without further ado, I think we can just kind of start looking at this matchup. Yeah, in this, I think, so we have a Terra Captain Rhydon, and we have a Terra Captain Aurorus. The Aurora's been, really high value this season. Where it's like,
Terra Electric
it's
is
been,
really
like,
kind of
Terra
big time
Ferrying a lot.
icon.
It's like, what, Terra, I don't know if it's Ice or Rock. Doesn't really matter, you're not using those. And then it's Electric.
I think it's ice, just in case I need a really high defense.
Yeah, then it's Electric and Fairy. And I was really skeptical about that early, but it's been really
It's been
nice.
putting in work.
Yeah, I mean I love Terra Electric. I have no issues with that. But yeah, if we look at this team, I think Pooky has. I mean, how about you tell me something about what you thought about this matchup before you?
I thought this matchup was terrifying because of those two Pokemon on Gangster's left side. I don't have anything for them, really.
Yeah, it's I kind of agree. I think Electric Aurorus can probably beat Coco, but Coco beats everything else. With
Yeah.
just Steel Stab, or you turning out against Delmo's Sunning.
Yeah. And the infamous Grass Knot.
Yes, obviously.
I do
Yeah,
in fact have a Swampert.
I'm assuming
think-
Moltres is here to help against Hawlucha.
yeah, but if it's Stonehenge Hawlucha, this is very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some things you can do. Assuming it's Electric Seed, it's still going to need a boost. And most Pokemon, if it doesn't come in on Delmise, you should be able to do something serious to it on that very turn. If you have,
I think that was the idea.
yeah, if
To
you have
try and
Swampert, you
not
can
give
roar.
anything too much setup opportunity because I know I can't take hits from stuff.
Yeah, makes sense. Gangster's
It's
3
actually
Pokemon I don't
offensive
like from
Moltres.
Roof and Offensive mode, oh, fair enough. Yeah. Gangster's team does look a little bit suspect defensively because Rhydon can take hits pretty well and so can Ferrothorn, but neither of them specialize on the special side. And that makes the Latios and Moltres quite dangerous. So
yeah,
it's
it's kind of a bit of an either or between Rhydon and Regice. Usually.
yeah, that's fair.
And if Rhydon's good in a matchup, then can't really bring Regice and have it be that great.
They've both been putting in work, so
Yeah, they both kind of
Yeah.
need the Terra to be
Yeah.
useful, right?
yeah,
Yeah, most
we're 4 minutes in
The
and
Regice and
you know.
Rhydon, yeah.
we haven't even clicked play, so I reckon we should start
Oh, yeah,
watching.
probably should do that.
Yeah,
1 hour and a half GDL recording.
Just the
we
matchup.
will do that after I get monetization on this channel, alright?
Of course.
I gotta-
Ads every 3 minutes.
I gotta pay the bills for me to go to Pittsburgh Street. Oh, we'll lead with the scary guy. Interesting. That's not too bad for Pooky off the bat. Okay.
Oh, Mario.
Yeah, we've seen a switch already, but
Wario Thorn. Everyone is Wario today.
I
No, I
didn't
I
know.
just thought of the name
That's-
Hall Luigi, and I thought I have to use that one time.
I was just thinking a raw grass knot is definitely not gonna kill. So it was a very good lead for Pooky. I don't know if you're happy.
Wait,
But he
did
did
get
get crit.
I don't know if you're happy with that anchor shot, to be honest. Well, I guess. I mean, you probably. Oh, never mind. You are.
Nah, we are
Yep.
happy
Yep.
with the anchor
It,
shot.
it was all part of the plan.
It was all part of the plan.
Not getting
Yeah.
sick though, that one was a bit rough.
You do get shit on by 3 layers of spikes, which isn't ideal. But
Doesn't the guy get spin? I guess he has no room for spin.
He did not have room for spin.
I mean,
No,
even if
this was Moltres has defog, but this was an unfortunate, price to pay.
yeah.
I mean,
But
getting rid of
this-
Ferrothorn is definitely
But
huge.
I think trapping plus setup
Yeah.
is really cool whenever you see it in action, so this is really good. And if you just stop like removing Ferrothorn means that there's way less counterplay to just clicking psychic moves with Latios. You don't have to think, oh, do I need to click Mystical Fire this turn? So that's pretty big. And
Yeah.
I think Aurorus and Scissor also are freed up a little bit.
Waryadon.
Waridon.
Dragon Tail's very good. That would be the only reason why you go into it there. So.
Now we have a problem.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or-
yeah, okay. Rhino used to eat shit.
Lived.
That's a fantastic
Big shit.
tactic.
Ow!
These spikes are really rough.
These spikes are really starting to do some damage. Like,
Yeah.
Pooky's up 6-4, but all these Pokemon are like really low. And we Terra Fairy, we don't die, and we probably kill back. We don't kill back.
Unfortunately, not.
No.
That's pretty big.
Wow.
Like, Aurorus isn't that strong, so it does make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was like, it was definitely max defense based on that.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a lead matchup
Now we're
again.
back.
That
And
back.
that-
Now we
yeah.
probably gotta grass
No,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay. I
but-
was
Never mind.
expecting window here, but this was
Yeah.
like a good way to go into Waluigi.
Yes, that's very valid.
Oh,
I am
And this was
surprised.
also one of my.
If I'm Pooky, I'm putting Roar on this. Just think, like, so...
Oh.
Because Swampert is like the only Pokemon on this team. Or like Swampert and Delmise, if that's your set, are the two Pokemon on this team where like Hawlucha has a pretty free setup then. So I don't,
So
I don't love.
He did have Roar on him, but then I took it off for some reason.
That's
I'm going.
unfortunate.
I'm going to blame Frank.
Now watch his Ice Beam freeze though. Never mind.
No,
You can't freeze an
that's-
electric terrain,
That's
dummy.
week 7.
Yes,
We do have
That's
Stone
the
Edge.
rotten move. Ow.
Yep. Yeah, this
Bullet
this
punch?
one's pretty much over, I think.
Is it?
Banded bullet punch? No.
DC.
No.
Got it.
And I
Well-
also took the band off before the game as well.
Wait.
Oh,
No.
I
That-
was like, you know what? I actually want to lose to Hawlucha.
this is
We
what
took
happens
a-
sometimes.
And then we
This
took
is
off
like-
choice band.
This is
Oh,
like
no.
what, in my opinion, like a lesson to people that like do mocks and over prep and things. Like, well, you can't over prep, I guess. Sometimes people just like taking their time or prep or mocking. That's fine, right? But sometimes you start overthinking things like, oh, but if I get this opportunity, or if I, maybe I want something else, where like you drop what made your team work, and here dropping Roar and Swampert makes your team no longer work. So
And then dropping choice band on Scissor also
that's
means the
full
scenario
on.
is a lot worse.
I think it was really well played by Pooky, by both, I guess. But
That's
just
a good game.
just slightly let down by that prep. But I like that one decision, or I guess like either decision. But yeah, quick game. You love to see it.
I do think Gangster deserved that one because Tapu Koko, I don't know how I was going to beat it if the Rindo Berry thing didn't work out. Because if
Yeah.
Swamp had just taken like one more hit, I think Tapu Koko just killed my entire team. So
Yeah, that's 100%. That's true.
I was definitely expecting Rindo as well, but
Yeah, it's gonna be Render or like really bulky AV,
yeah.
but AV wouldn't be that good. So I don't think Swampert gets Dragon Tail, so you're locking yourself out of the phasing move by running AV.
I remember trying to run AV Dragon Tail one time. It does not exist.
That's fair enough. We're gonna go for a week 6 game now. Well, wasn't this was a week 6 game too? I'm gonna go GDL 2 week 6. We have T-Buster versus Sylvester. What are we thinking this
Mime.
game? It's Terra Macargo, Grass, and I don't know
Oh,
what the
yeah.
other one is, and it's
Yep, very.
definitely Fairy and something on Lantern on T-Buster's side.
Macargo kind of goes in on this matchup for sure. Look at how
Yeah.
many Macargo weak guys there are.
Mr. Mime.
I am not
I
seeing.
love Mr. Mime. He's great.
oh, that Macaque. There's a
I'm
Garchomp.
not seeing a single resist to Zarude, and that's possibly going to be a big issue, as it's also
Oh,
faster
that's
and everything.
Really scary.
Like, Zarude's faster than everything except a Scarf like Chandelure or, like, Garchomp. Or obviously a Dracozolt in Sand, but Dracozolt doesn't really do that much slow to Zarude because that's a really good bulk and resist Volt Beak. So I think Zarude's going to be a key player here.
Scary monkey.
I think if you're you know, if you're T-Buster, you're gonna want to keep that Garchomp healthy. Or if it could be like bulky fairy lantern, I guess, but that's still not really a good switch in.
Noivern I can think seen as like somewhat of a problem if Lantern is like if it's Terrace Fairies that's no longer resistance to like Hurricane, I guess.
Yeah.
And if it's not AV, it's gonna be taking quite a lot from it. It's like it's invested that is on the Noivern.
I don't think Noivern's that good at, but Gigalith kind of just comes into it. Unless you have
Okay.
U-turn on it, because U-turn would give you either of these 3 options that will just beat the shit out of this team.
It's mainly more so the argument on the speed aspect, because we talked about Zarude being faster than everything, Noivern being faster than everything. Even Diggersby can be faster than some of these things too,
True.
which is a big advantage for Celestian.
Mr. Mime Lead, if I see this, I'm thinking, okay, we're putting up screens and then go for a sweep.
No, we're clicking Trick Room and going big one.
Who is
Oh, you're right,
sweeping here, bro? Who's doing
Mr.
the weakness
Polish Gigalith.
weakness policy flamethrower chandelier? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Well,
that was
Mr.
wrong.
Mime
See, I told you.
sweeping.
no screens. Now we Trick Room.
Roll. Wait, hold on. Firstly, roll sword power. Like after one boost.
White roll.
Yeah, but
What,
like
what's that, base 60?
yeah, that's
Did
base
so
60.
much.
How
What
did
the
he do
hell?
that much? Did he forget? Did he forget his EVs? How do you own? Because-
Zero IVs.
Bro, how do you do only 69 to a Mr. Mime and also take 79 from a 60 base power move? What is this?
Yeah, he's
Is he-
max speed, max special attack.
Is he cheek pouch?
He forgot the huge power.
Bro, he has to be like cheek pouch or something. What the hell?
You know, he
Hold on, I got the
he's got to
count.
be big though.
Diggersby.
This guy is not huge power. I've never seen Diggersby do that little damage. Yeah, that confirms that.
Wow.
Bro switches in Gigalith to Diggersby and somehow wins that 1v1.
That's a GDL queen moment.
Get bones,
What?
man.
Yeah, no, that's
Sylvester
not
Quick.
huge power.
Oh dear.
Good move. Ooh, in my opinion, you should be keeping Gigalith there. For the reason that you can put up sand one more time later. And
Yeah.
by sacking it now, Dracozolt only has these it only has these 5 turns to make something happen. And then Zarude's
Okay,
just
but-
too healthy for that, and so is the Conkeldurr.
How much damage did the return do
And the
against
card.
Mr. Mime?
It did 69.
Nice.
69. So the calc here, if it's max HP, max defense Mr. Mime against Jolly Huge Power Diggersby, the roll is 65% to 77.
What?
Okay, so if you can do that and then also calc stored power, because I feel like it's just not huge power.
Stored power, and then +1/+1.
Because it could
That
not have
should
any
be doing
investment.
That should be doing 38 to 45%.
Yeah, so it's yeah, so it's cheek pouch. Alright, cool.
Wow.
You have Terra Fairy Lantern, which is firstly slower than Conkeldurr, and secondly strong as shit.
Oh my goodness.
Lord.
Okay.
Big crit. I don't know if that mattered.
Oh, but certainly.
I
That's
mean,
a
it
lot.
depends. Well, the thing is, the Conkeldurr is faster than the Lantern, which is 25 base speed over it. So I'm assuming, or even more than that.
It's very fast.
Like, it's probably no HP. It's probably just max attack, max speed.
Were you
I don't
switching Dracozolt in on the last turn of sand?
No, it's smooth work. But I still don't
okay.
like I still do not like the oncoming traffic tactic.
Hey man. It just works.
Well, there it is. Macargo
Macar-
Gaming.
That's a good point. That's the oncoming traffic tactic, and it works. Now, this is possibly the worst scenario you could be in as T-Buster, unless you have Draco Meteor. You're giving the Zarude free whatever the fuck it wants.
Yeah.
Or fans Trailblaze look up something.
Monkey time. Big chip.
If
Yeah.
okay, if it's Stroblaze, game's over. Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. There's something going on here.
Oh, that's
Is
Scarf.
this Scarf? We leave.
Yes, it is.
Scarf. It's a good thing we checked.
If,
Yes, you
Although-
gotta check these things.
I just want to say, on this turn, so Noivern comes in. You have Flamethrower. I click Flamethrower again. Because
Yeah,
if
you
you
kind of have to make the play.
if you go to Lantern here, you lose the game to Zarude coming out, or to Hunter coming out. Either one.
Mhm.
See what happens. And there you go.
Yeah. You had to have made the play.
Yeah, if it's well, to be fair, this lives, and then
We don't Terra Blast.
we don't Terra Blast, which is an interesting decision. We
And
Also-
clear smog.
Oh, Leer
Yeah.
Smog?
Oh no.
Wow.
Activate the weakness policy.
boys,
There's
welcome
so
to
many
GDL
things that
2.
went wrong in this
This
one
feels like it's
situation.
scripted.
It does.
Why? Why do we
Clear Smog too early, no!
Bro, why did he not? There's no reason to clear smug. It does less than Wyvern. Let alone the Hunter.
We were expecting the bulk up, but we could have also just killed him.
Alright, well, that was that.
There it is.
Yeah, if you go back, let's say if you flamethrower on that turn where it's a double switch, and he goes Rude, you lose a Rude, then you have to go back to Wyvern. I think T-Buster has it from that. And also, if you click flamethrower here, you have a full health Chandelier that's scarfed. You have a full Chandelier that's scarfed, and it's going to be able to click Shadow Ball into either of
Yeah, we
these.
send the guard chomp or something afterwards, and then bring back
Yeah.
Chandelier.
Well, if this Haunter's scarf, then nothing what I just said matters. But if it isn't, then you could have definitely the T-Buster could definitely win that by going, flamethrowing, sacking something, and then going back with the Chandelier.
Well, with Haunter's Scarf, I don't think it one-shots guard chomp from full health.
Definitely not.
Yeah, it's definitely like if you just
Like,
click
the game
flamethrower,
becomes
it's definitely still a game.
possible, Like, it becomes possible is what the main takeaway was.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's still fun watch. Maybe some fire shit. Some
Just
flame
like the game
body,
of Flame Body.
flame body, flame orb, flame set.
Thank you, incoming traffic tactic. Very cool.
Yeah, it's-
Interesting rabbit.
Yeah, he was doing something. That'll hold him all right. All right, then we have Achilles versus Nuzny for you. Where in this match we have approximately 0 Gengar switch-ins. Well, there's a Tentacle, which tries its best.
Yeah,
Mike
Achilles
don't
is a
get too
pretty
used to it,
weird
yeah.
team this season. I don't know if it's that good, but
It's called vibes. You wouldn't understand.
I
think-
happy with it, and I
think-
definitely deserve to not go to playoffs because of it, because my matchup was really good.
I think
Anyway.
Ghost. I think Ground or Ghost Glaceon look really dangerous. Probably Ground, even though you do lose against Articuno, but you don't really lose against anything else. I think that's really good on Achilles' side, just offensive on that.
Freeze Dry plus Terra Blast is really good there.
I think what's going to be dangerous is the Tentacruel, because the Tentacruel, like, that hit the game around it. Not as in Tentacruel's going to do anything, but without Tentacruel, you lose to Gengar, and without Tentacruel, you lose to Victini, but also Tentacruel doesn't guarantee beat either of them.
Right.
So it's, it's quite dicey. I think, it's one of them games where Achilles can definitely try to win before Ninja can, right? Because you have really good setup potential with Jirachi, with Zapdos. Like, bulk up Trailblaze sets are legit. Yeah, I don't think we've seen them this season, but they're very legit. Because, like, you can use Thunderous Kicks to get through Pag's area if you need, It's going to be an interesting one. I could see screens and then some bullshit like that.
It can really go either way.
We have Iced Matcha versus C.
We Terra Ground, and then we get U-turn-on.
And then U-Turn's pretty, U-Turn's huge, because, like I just said, like, Articuno's the only thing that beats that Glaceon now.
That's actually
But
pretty
that's-
big damage.
That's bulky versus bulky.
I just mean, like, it's not Black Slush, so its recovery is going to be very limited. Taking 22% now could mean,
Very-
the game.
Very true, very true.
Oh, we fish.
Interesting
More-
Terra Fairy from
No,
he's
no,
really
no.
going for the Master of Bank weeks.
I can understand it. If you want this Terra Fairied, but I don't really know why you want this Terra Fairied.
Resist
Like-
fighting now.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
We probably died of Brave Bird still, no?
but you know what? If you're really worried about the Zapdos, yes, it's okay. Okay, so we take an Energy Ball and die.
that team.
Yep, we take an Energy Ball and die, and that opens up everything for Zapdos. Or like,
A lot of crits to play.
if there's a sweeping Zapdos, then that's massive. Oh, it's Scarf Victini, probably.
Now Tentacruel is gone. We do have some screen.
I'm assuming we'll see Dragon Tailor from Guzzlord. If you're playing a regular Lucky team, you know it's either going to be trying to take advantage of you not having a ground type, or it's going to be screens.
He just pressed knock off.
Yes, that's knockoff's also valid, but I think if you have a team like Akali's with a high likelihood of screens coming, then you should be putting phasing or something, you know, just in case something goes wrong.
Random brick breaks are always fun.
Choice
But
specs.
they're not.
Yes, they are.
If he doesn't knock this, this Articuno really wouldn't like taking a Specs Terra Blast.
Because now it's carried out of the flying types.
Yeah.
Now it does nothing.
Good job, Glaceon.
Good job, Articuno.
We go for ancient power again.
Jirachi is
We-
like,
Skill check?
We really want this.
its base stats haven't aged that well, but it's like utility toolkit and like coverage is still insane.
Yeah, the coverage level is so.
Yeah.
Oh, we just
bonkers.
okay.
What?
Either that was a
What
like
on earth was that?
no, that was either a terrible play or he's dying on purpose to get his sweeper one of whoever like.
Oh.
You know, we've not seen Zapdos' Arena do anything. It could be that he's trying to get one of them on the field for free.
Never.
Oh no, it's not. Okay, that was a bad play.
Is he calling a switch?
But he had the sub, didn't he? Oh, no, the sub was gone by that point.
Just in case
Yeah.
Ninja wanted to save the 11% Mel Metal.
Maybe
Yeah.
a misclick, I don't
Which
know.
he kind of did.
Okay.
Zapdos is in. Zapdos doesn't do anything.
That's not
Okay.
kill.
Its shiny does not look pleasant.
Okay.
Oh damn. He had it right.
Okay. That being said, you know, this Glaceon is kind of it's a little bit too late for it, I think, because Victini is probably going to be able to kill it now. But if the screens stay up, this Glaceon could be very dangerous after this is taken out by like a Lecky. Or whoever can kill it. I don't know who can. Oh, not that.
Apparently not Serena.
Oof.
Well, I'm assuming we've now seen our setup Super Boys.
Okay, but now what?
If I'm
How do we kill?
Ninja, I'm assuming that this is going to be weakness policy, which is kind of difficult to play around though, because
I guess
I
we're
did-
stalling out the screens and hoping that.
yeah, we're selling out the screens, but you're gonna have to hit it eventually. You have like, well, Melmetal just loses. I guess Victini takes a knockoff and just Okos. So that might be the game plan.
I don't think Guzzlord lives the triple axle, that's for sure.
It does. It's it's
I'll
unboosted.
play rough.
Oh, it's unboosted right now.
Yeah.
Play
Oh,
rough.
it's good for player.
We
Oh.
It
we
is
do
good
activate the
now.
weakness policy, and that's game. It's like
Oh, wow.
that is the saddest roll.
That was tragic.
It's such a
We've had
it's
lot of
such a
passive
heat
rolls
set.
this season.
It's such a heat set, and it's something like really sad, and something like that just doesn't
Yeah.
completely pop off. When like it almost feels like it deserved to.
Oh, we
Yeah,
got
no,
that
that was
big +1.
Yep.
brutal.
Yeah. If that, I don't know what the role in that is, but if that killed, the game's over.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
So yeah, it could be Sash or Gengar or something. That's possible. If it's triple axle, then that doesn't matter.
Did Guzzlord die to the +2 acrobatics?
But it does the +2 triple axle or high jump kick.
Oh yeah, probably it would really sort of have a spell.
But at the same time, I think it says, I think Ninja did play it very well in the sense that he kept the Articuno. He managed the Glaceon that was very threatening. He managed that very well, even though he lose Grags very early. After that, he was able to make some like pretty clean plays and just position himself very decently. And it's definitely a stroke of luck in that Serena matchup.
A lot
know,
of
what
really
else can
close
you do?
rolls this season, for sure.
Yeah.
Comes down to the positioning and like, do you take the chance, or do you know if there's a chance at a roll or not in that situation? Like obviously, switching out when you're already set up is a worst case scenario. You have to take the chance, but sometimes you don't even know if there is a chance necessarily. Is it even a roll? Like sometimes you're like tunnel vision once you start setting up, and you think you have to win from that point.
Yeah.
But it can just crumble like that with one roll.
Last game we have Fish versus Xander. This is speaking currently
Where's
as of,
Desk?
as of the time of recording. This is the match between number 1 and number 2 in GDL2. And
Sorry to say that Xander loses because there's no ninjas.
yeah, sorry, spoilers.
Spoiler.
But yeah, that's massive.
Everyone knows.
But
Just
this
for
game
looking.
is very, very, very big for that, right? If looking at this, I think I'm assuming Weezing's gonna have to be the one that's checking checking a lot of physical threats there, like Stoutland, Landorus. If it's not like Psychic, I'm surprised that there's no. I'm surprised there's no Zera Aura because the ground type's weak to your physical coverage.
What's the ground type on this team?
It's Flygon,
That's fine.
Oh yeah, I guess I would die to play rough.
right? That's a shocking to me. I think Teeter's probably just gonna knock into Girder at some point, and after that,
Yeah, as a result of no Zeraora, this team is looking very slow outside of the Stoutland in the sand.
yeah. But Stoutland doesn't break through Girder or
Yeah.
Weezing that easily. Then again, it could if it has Facade, it beats Weezing.
Like late game Weavile can be very scary here.
Yes, I load up to this game like, okay, Weavile, it'll be checked by Zera Aura. Wait, where's Zera Aura? What? Where is it?
It's okay. We're gonna chuck the weave out to the river. instead.
Hey, you never know, man. It could be Fistef, Terra Fairies, Intimidate, Stoutland. That's a good set.
Over my-
We did see one of those at some point.
It was against the Weavile too. Alright, let's run it. Now with
Okay.
Self Scarf.
Levitating
Oh.
Gardevoir.
Wait, that's genius.
Trace Gardevoir. Genius. Chuke Pittsburgh.
Alright.
Perfect flight switch.
It's a good Flygon answer,
Yeah.
man.
Speaking of perfect switch-ins, Dublade kind of really shits on that Bulu very hard.
Big Gyrovar.
Huge.
Alright. Everyone's got a defensive counter. Let's go.
Oh,
Meet the
okay.
boys. Well, I'm hoping for Fish. I'm hoping that we have Psychic right here, because otherwise,
I guess the Gerda and the Wheezing, it would make sense.
yes, it would. I don't know if he has it, but
Okay,
Ice
that's
Punch
okay,
definitely
fine.
kills this. So I don't even know if it's to play if you do have it.
Unless your specs land.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. Yeah, I don't. God, yeah, it
Whoa.
lived. It
That's
lived,
like
but I still don't think that's a great play because I think it's pretty valuable, to have that healthy. I guess against this team, you don't really need healthy unless you're really worried about Flygon.
That's a lot of damage, so.
Yep. Power
Oh,
Gem's
big
good.
Power Gem.
Nice.
Power
Why
Gem's
not
good tech
Thunderbolt?
for it.
Jeez.
I am wondering why it's Power Gem and not Thunderbolt, but I guess you really don't
Well,
want
I was
to.
scared of Zera Aura.
Yeah, you don't want to heal that
Power
accidentally.
Gem
So
is
that's
cool
fine.
though.
Yeah, but it's also not good. Welcome back to another episode of Tyranitar Beats whatever the fuck is some special side of things.
I love how
What type? That doesn't matter.
6%.
Hydro Pump will probably do like 20.
And now we leave.
Gerda, scary.
I think that was a pre-free Nook from Xander. Oh, okay. Never mind.
We have no Eviolite now, so this is a little scary. And we're like half chipped.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Both best Terra.
Well, we
That
tried.
was an interesting 50-50. I guess.
It
I
would
mean,
be really funny.
It's pretty good.
I can't think of a single scenario where you would click Psychic though. Unless it's
Actually, yeah.
no, if it's
Yeah, it depends
if
on the
it's
other
choice.
types.
The only thing I can see if your choice and you really think Weezing is coming in, but I don't think it was ever to play. So
We'll
yeah,
have to play just to sit on him again.
I mean you might as well try the Terra. It doesn't really.
Yeah, if you're gonna like sack that anyway, you might as well fish for a misplay.
Yo, we getting some massive chip at the Garables.
No big doubles.
Why do we bring Garable against Weezing and Girder?
It's good against
Instead of
Weavile.
like Iron Head.
I feel like Ironhead does more against Bulu.
Crit Mine Man.
Yeah, maybe. That
Nature's
I don't
Madness
know.
would have been pretty good on the Bulu to help against the Blade.
Now, Volcanion Gun means that Starmie has a quite slightly easier time, means Weavile can actually do something now. Obviously, still stand checked by Stoutland. But Weavile's
we only
looking.
have Gardevoir to kill Weezing now.
Yeah, but like, Weavile's looking really dangerous. Where even at 40%, if it's not banded, Weavile doesn't kill Volcanion.
Big Gyro Ball again.
Yeah, Fish is really losing a lot of momentum on those turns.
And we're taking chip on mons we don't necessarily want to be taking chip on.
I don't. Okay, well, neither of these two
Oh.
plays were good. Like Pooky, like you just said, this is the only thing we have left to kill Weezing, so I think you should have probably
We
taken
wanted
that chance.
to try and kill the Weezing there.
I think you should be taking that chance, usually. I also don't think Flamethrower was good because the Blade's pretty clearly completely hardwalled by Weezing, so it's
Again,
pretty obvious.
A hard Weavile switching could be scary there if you click Psychic, but
Yeah.
And again, you also could get Moon Blasted. I mean, don't hard
And
switch
then we
Weavile
die.
to Card Fire.
Yeah.
This is looking like... I'm assuming we are going to see Psychic. Oh. You know what?
Nope, we out of here.
We threaten the Psychic.
And then we get
We-
burned. Oh no, we don't. Thankfully
Pretty
not.
turn normal.
But then I
A
kill,
shit ton of damage.
Oh my goodness, wait, hold on. Oh, that's so much.
Yeah, Stoutland's really good. But this is so weak that if this has Ice Shard...
Oh,
If
we're
this has-
Ice Sharding now.
If this has Ice Shard, I feel like Xander has the game if he doesn't screw up. Yeah.
Everything dies.
The Blade... No, the Blade still takes a hit. But you have to switch... You kind of have to switch to Teethar right here.
I hope we don't
And-
get low kicked.
But yeah, I think you kind of have to switch to Teethar. And then you can figure something out after that. Or you can
Oh,
The
okay.
blade.
go... Okay,
Oh,
no.
yeah, and he gets
There.
Wreck.
Take the second one.
That'll do her.
Big Gyro Ball.
Oh,
I feel
there
like-
it is.
Totally.
Sneak might kill this.
Gyro
Sneak kills this. So I don't think it was a good play to stay with Salmida. I think you should be going with Flygon.
Then we have the momentum again.
That's the flag.
Yeah, because, you know, Landers kind of comes in on this. Ooh, but
A
special.
big Fire Blast. A lot of surprises this round.
Special means
Is it-
Dark comes in.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Hard
Uh,
is definitely something.
Whoa.
Paid off.
Low kick.
It's hard to, like... It's hard to keep... Ooh, that's big.
Oh, no.
Axel!
Axel! But it's hard to analyze this where, like, a lot of these turns are, like, very big reads.
For sure.
Where, you know, just... Both these players constantly through this game are making a lot of reads. Neither is really playing that safe. And that makes it hard to analyze because you don't really know, as a spectator, what either of them's going to do. Which makes it harder for me or for anyone else here to say, like, this is a guaranteed good play. So we're saying, like, oh, we should try to kill the Weezing. But Xander's been making these weird switches, and so is Fish, that, like, what's a good play anymore?
For sure. It's definitely a very close game, and you can probably imagine it being a lot closer when it's live and whatnot.
If this...
And like watching the replay back, you might be just like, oh, why'd you click that move? It's just really silly to do that. But
Yeah.
like to Tobias' point, it's a lot more tense in that situation.
If this has a fighting move, then it's absolutely throw not clicking it.
yeah.
If it doesn't,
that was what
then
I was gonna say.
I'm not sure.
That's definitely a bad play.
The blade is not coming in, dude. It's not...
The guy has no EV light.
The blade's not coming in because it would die to an Axel plus a knock. Weavile continuing
single
its journey of
Axel.
switching into traffic this season.
Let's go! I love throwing my Weavile into the river and they just...
Adorable.
I think you could have just done that in the first place. You could have kept
my
your Starmie alive.
It's hard to...
Zan there chat, why did I do this?
Special
Why?
moves against Tyranitar, that's not gonna work.
Now we leave.
Reveal high horsepower. Please.
Oh yeah, he does get that.
It's a horse,
Let's
dude.
go!
Oh,
Oh,
This proves my point that Garbo is dog shit. If you'd used Iron Head on any of these turns, you would have done... He used 5 Garbles, Iron Head would have done damage, more damage than all of them.
That's
I'm
100% true.
just Starmie now.
I guess
Yeah,
the
okay,
point
okay,
is,
okay, that's a good point. 4 out of 5, you would have done more damage with Iron Head.
No, the blade.
I guess This is still difficult though. Well, I guess if
That
Stoutland's
one
faster,
Probably kills.
if Stoutland's faster, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm guessing it is. If
Um,
it wasn't, then you go like
Oh,
T-Tar,
okay.
set up Sand second, go back to Stoutland. Which I think would be
And-
fine anyway.
Another crit as well. Why is everything critting today? Or like this is not. This was not even today.
yeah, but
There's
I
a
think
lot of crits this season.
no. I remember someone calculated after the game, and we established that that crit wasn't game deciding. That would kill anyway, based on
Right.
the spread.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of crits happening.
Yes. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up Game of the Week. That's all 4 games. I think it was, very... A lot of them were like very much decided by a couple of plays and doubles. Especially, the T-Buster one could have easily been entirely different with one more double.
I'm not
I
sure
don't
if this
think-
is like
Yeah, I
necessarily
don't know
true.
about that
But
Don't
as
know
we
about
move
that
later into this season,
But,
as we move later into the season, I feel like a lot of people are making more like aggressive plays necessarily because like as we get closer to the end, people want to get these wins and whatnot. So I'm not sure if that's necessarily true for every game we've had so far, but I am noticing that at least somewhat.
yeah, it's very big usually. If you're in week 5 or week 6, you can get that one game and be safe from relegation. And,
Or get that one game to solidify playoffs or whatnot.
exactly. Or if you're in a cryo, you can, not get the game.
Eve, if you've made it to the end of the video, be sure to comment either Axel or throw your weave out into the river in like the city.
I like that.
Okay.
Alright. Now, we'd like to hear a word from our sponsor, Chuke Pittsburgh.
Yeah, what do you need?
I'm chatting shit. Alright, that's going to be that. See you guys.
Goodbye.
See you next week.